Hello and welcome to Big Num Numismatics. Today I'm going to be discussing the PCGS Fatty, the gasket collar, the telescope holder, the PCGS 2.1 and 2.2s, these, unless you're really into slabs or coins, these are slabs you don't often see or hear about. But they're one of my favorites. Here's a sample. And with the Rattlers, as hot as they are, and other old holders, what about these? So these holders were made between late 1989. There's the doily, which has the doily label with this same shell. Then there's the 2.1, which has the serrated edges here. And then there's also a 2.2, which I do not have one of those, that just has a straight label around. Those are the same labels you'll see in the OGHs. So, one of the things I'd like to discuss is I think these are way undervalued. I think they are definitely more valuable than a Rattler as a holder. And grading wise, I mean, they're the same period. The same people graded the Rattlers, graded these. So, in terms of upgrade shots and gold cacks, I've had the same successes with these and have seen the same rates. So, one of the cool things about these is most people didn't like him. That's why they were changed so quickly. Also, here's a good example. These cracked very easily. You can see almost every single one you find will have some sort of defect. None here. A little bit right here. So, between the 2.1 and 2.2s, I won't include doilies because doilies are already a lot more expensive than Rattlers. But these between 2.1 and 2.2s were only made for about 4 months. And that was September. No. Yes. September into January. And perhaps February of 1989 to 1990. There's not a complete census that I know of, although one could take the numbers from October. No, okay, so Rattlers 1989, October. So these would have to been late October, early November to February. So that's the time frame. So unless someone has the October 1989 and also the February 1990 census that they sent out, there's no way to generally tell. So all in all, these are about 12 times rarer than Rattlers. Obviously, you have the same graders. It's interesting to see the doily because that was also made for 2 months, and the only difference between the holders is the label. It has a special PCGS over and over again, and really the outlook. A lot more people know of Rattlers I mean, everyone's heard of, you know, if it's a Rattler, it's undergraded. Something to that effect. Keep it in a Rattler. But these get very little screen time. Like I said earlier, not very many people know of them. So, if PCGS doilies, I believe, have a census of around 1,000 or so. And I would think that these would have a tad bit more. So probably in the range of around 10,000 total slabs max that I could see being ever made. And a lot of these were cracked out, not because, well, because they did crack and they were sent in, and also because they are pretty undergraded by today's standards. Sample slabs, you see less of the samples than doilies, if that's any interpretation. And really, I want to hear what you guys have to think. Do you think these will shoot up in the coming months? Stay steady? And how do you think they're going to compete with Rattlers? Because my money's on these. I like these better because I can actually fit them in PCGS holders and I don't have to buy a separate Rattler box, even though the Rattlers are cool. I do like these more. So, let me know. Comment. I'll get back to everyone that comments. If you enjoyed this video, like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care.